guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alex from Alex's Innovations, and today I'm going to be reacting to my reacting to a day in the life of a teen entrepreneur video. I hope I can fit that on a YouTube thumbnail, but I hope you guys have all been well. Right now it is 2023, oh my gosh, it's like the first week of January, and I was watching some of my old videos and I was like, this would be funny if I reacted to these videos. And then I remembered that I already reacted to a video that I made in high school. Right now I'm a junior in college, and I was thinking, what if I reacted to the reaction? And I was watching like half of the video and I was thinking like I should definitely react to some of these. My hair's a lot shorter probably than the last time you saw me, and I do remember that in my original reaction video I made a lot of comments about my hair being short. Now I think it's shorter, but it's nice, so I can't wait to react to those reactions. So let's pull up the video and get started. Also, I really hope my phone does not die because we're at 9% and I didn't want to drag my video camera out from whatever closet it's currently hiding in. Also, I found the same turtleneck that I wore in the reaction video in my closet, and I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny if I just wore that exact same turtleneck? But I didn't think it would be fun in terms of editing, so I found this nice other turtleneck and I layered a random corduroy shirt on top because I thought this is the moment. So that's today's fit. Also, I usually wear these little like hoopy boys, and I lost one in between yesterday and today. So I just paired it with this little knife. Currently filming this in my dad's basement while he takes a nap. So if he's watching this, hello, and I hope your nap went well. Okay, let's actually look at this. I think spelling entrepreneur in the search bar on the first go is an accomplishment in and of itself. This is gonna be so swag, guys. I definitely hit record. Yes, I did. Oh, I also realized I had to factory reset my computer over the summer, and I think all my file was deleted, including my channel intro, so I'm gonna have to download one of my old videos from YouTube to mp4.com or whatever, and then extract the intro and try and get the crossfade as good as possible for this video. Okay. Alright, classic intro. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Alex from Alex's Innovations. So the video I've chosen for today is going to be a day in the life of a teen entrepreneur. Oh, I'm not a teen anymore. I turned 20 a couple months ago, so I am officially an adult. Officially an adult. Well, actually I think I was an adult when this video was filmed, but I can't drink alcohol yet legally. So if you have any fun cocktail suggestions to try when I turn 21, drop them in the comments for those of you who are old enough to legally drink. I filmed this around February last year, so right before
February 2020
happened, because I never really got to say goodbye to like any of my friends or teachers formally. I never got to say like,
yeah, I'm still salty about this, but we're just gonna move past it.
Seeing in-person life without masks and seeing this eerily past life, I guess. So
it is now weird to see in-person life with masks. Like, I was watching the day in the life of a college student during COVID. I filmed it like the second month of being in college, and it was so weird seeing like myself talking through a mask and seeing everyone with a mask, and like seeing Instagram posts of celebrities wearing masks from like years ago is so wild to me right now.
We could watch that again together. I had a lot of fun making that. I love editing vlogs. There's so much fun.
I do agree. Editing vlogs is fun. It's just annoying because you have like 100 video clips of like 15 seconds each, and it can be a pain in the behind to get that all from your phone or camera to the computer and sort it all and edit it all and cut it down. So doing these videos are a lot easier because I only have this clip on my phone, which I'm using as a camera, and I'm using a screen recording on my computer, and that's all I'm doing. So like, it's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
So I said this, and then I forgot to select audio when I was screen recording, and apparently I tried that later, and QuickTime, which is what I use to screen record, only takes footage from the microphone on your computer, so it doesn't take from the movie itself like the way the iPhone does when screen recording. So I don't know how I did this 2 years ago, but I basically had to go in and manually sync up all of the audio with all of the cuts and breaks, and that took me about 45 minutes to an hour, so it was not as easy peasy lemon squeezy as I had anticipated, but you know, we got it to work in the end, I guess. Actually doing the vlogging in school was really anxiety inducing, but I figured I'll just give my
that this was meant to be, I agree, not a thumbs up, baby.
These are puzzle earrings.
Subtle plug for the small business. Let's go.
Very light gray. And my bracelet wall is right here. I also made this in a past.
I plugged this in like 4 videos, but yeah, watch the video if you want to learn how to make one for yourself. Alright. Quality intro.
guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alex from Alex's. My hair was so short. Oh my god, it goes to like, I didn't even start. Yeah, it's a little shorter now. It's, this is actually, I got a haircut beginning of November, so this is pretty long. I first got it cut from like, I don't know, like here or so, in March of 2022. And it's been getting slightly longer and then I'll cut it, but I really looked a little scary like during the actual cut. I'll show some pictures of me interlaid with some pictures of John Mulaney during an SNL skit where he played a serial killer, but it's alright. So I actually think I'm gonna grow it a little bit longer, kind of just a teensy bit longer than how it was in the original video. So probably like here-ish, but I was thinking it would be really cool to have like dark green hair to like here, maybe like a little bit longer if I can get it like flowier and less like flat-ish. Talking, my hair goes to like here. Oh, I forgot I did an Alex's hair disapproval counter. That's gonna be so fun. I do like my hair now. I think it makes me look a lot more professional and like adultish. I don't know. Oh, like side of it was blonde. Like I did. Yes. The bottom half of my hair was like this weird stage of like green brown for like a hot minute, and by a hot minute I mean like a year. Like you can even see it in my reaction video, which I think I point out in a minute, but it was a problem. Cutting it short was definitely nicer. It just cut off all the dead parts and it just made it look a lot nicer. I dislike the blonde because it was right after I dyed my hair blue for like a year and a half, and then I tried to make it brown again because I wanted it to be brown, but the dye lasted like 2 weeks, and so the entire half of my head just became this like weird greenish blonde color, and like you can see a little tiny bit left. Like, no, this isn't the reflection of my light. I also like that hair length on me, the one in my reacting video. I think that's a good length for me. And also my glasses were different. When I was getting these glasses in like August, so a couple months after this video was filmed, I tried these on and I said to my dad, like, do you like these? And he's like, yeah, you should get those. And when I got them, I'm like, do you still like them? He's like, yeah, I didn't like your other ones. And I'm like, I had them. I remember when this happened. I have the same glasses now, by the way. They're exactly the same. Oh, and also I got contacts. I'm not wearing them now, obviously, or else my ring light would be here and not like over there, which you can see in my reflection. But yeah, I have contacts now, and I wear them mostly for Taekwondo, which I'm still a part of. Yay! I've been running and weightlifting a lot. I want to improve my endurance for my junior black belt test, which is the step before black belt test. So I'm currently a red belt, which I'm very happy about for my progress. I probably wear glasses like 2/3 of the time, so I bought like a three month supply of contacts, and I estimate they'll last me about a year. Anyway, I like these more. They make me look more grown up and with. So, a fun story about my pink tortoiseshell glasses. They appear like crooked like this for like most of my videos that I'm wearing them, and that's because a special someone that I used to be in a romantic relationship with sat on them without telling me, and I put them on one day and I was like, that's weird, and it wasn't something that you could just like fix a screw. It's like the whole frame was bent. But that's not why I got new glasses. I got new glasses, I think, because my insurance company said it was time for me to get new glasses and they'd pay for it, so. Part 1, morning. Part 1, morning. I also made these titles in PowerPoint, in a Keynote actually, because yeah, I tried way too hard, and this is part of the reason why I don't really upload YouTube videos that much at all anymore, is because each one takes so long, because I would do titles in Keynote or PowerPoint or like Google Slides or whatever, and I would have like 2 or 3 layers of video overlaying, which is really hard to do in a movie software that doesn't allow for that, which is iMovie, which I'm going to be using to edit this video. 6:59 a.m. I woke up today at 1:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, I woke up today at around 12. I've gotten into a routine where I go to bed at like 2:30, 3, and then I wake up at 12 p.m. During the school year, I can get into a routine of going to bed at like midnight or 1 and getting up at 10, assuming I have no morning classes, and like, it's fine. Like, the world is not gonna end because you don't wake up at 7 in the morning every day. Like I said, my grades are fine. My mental health is fine. Like, I'm doing great. I was hoping Streaky would join me for this video, but he fell asleep on the couch while I was crocheting, and I didn't have the heart to pick him up and drag him down to the basement for this video. So if he hears me talking, he might make a guest appearance, and if not, I'll just put some clips of him here. He's been a very, very sweet boy recently. I think I'm home and my sister's home for the holidays, so he's getting a lot more attention, you know, than he's been getting with just my dad at home. Coffee. You get some water, you put it in the microwave. I did this for like 5 years. I did this probably from 9th grade
till like sophomore year, and I'd make instant coffee almost every day. I put the water in the microwave, like almost boil it. It's 2 minutes on this microwave, my dad's microwave, and it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds on my little red microwave that I took with me to college. And now it's like 1 minute and 30 seconds on one of my roommate's microwaves that is currently in my house because we coordinated microwaves, and I figured I just don't have to bring mine. So every microwave has a wide range of how you cook your instant coffee, but it was amazing for like 5 years, and then one day I was like, this is disgusting. And I didn't have the heart to go out and get a coffee machine because I just don't have space for more appliances. Plus you can probably just find it at a garage sale and then just sell it at the end of the year.
Cereal ready?
Ooh. I also had Cheerios for like maybe 4 years straight. I think I stopped once I got to college. The thing is, my dad was buying them in bulk. They sell them at Sam's Club where you buy like huge boxes, and so he stocked up, and then there were like 2 left, and they stayed in the basement for like 2 years. And the thing is, we don't really store food in the basement. It's more of like detergent, toilet paper, like cans of cat food and stuff. And so the Cheerios were placed right next to detergent for 2 years, and I finally took them with me to my summer internship, and I had the Cheerios, and they all tasted like soap. Like the detergent had somehow gotten through the cardboard box, and it had gotten through the plastic inside, and the Cheerios all tasted like soap, and it was so bad because I had to throw away like 2 gallons of Cheerios because they all tasted like soap. It was such a tragedy.
Eat some Cheerios to calm your...
This is a fantastic camera angle. I'm being sarcastic. This is a terrible camera angle. Oh, what a look. The turtlenecks for me, as you can see, are a recurring staple. My car! I can't drive my car during breaks, like other than summer break, because it's expensive to keep it insured during the year. So in between May and August, I can drive it. And then in between August and May, the other way around, I can't drive it. I am looking forward to driving a car year-round once I graduate.
Why would I do that voiceover? I was driving.
I agree with older Alex here. This was a horrible idea. I don't like the half-formed peace sign. You can only see one eye looking in the camera, the other eye is looking somewhere else. I was actively driving on the road. I remember having my sister film it. I was like, can you just film me for a vlog I'm doing? Then I was like, let's freeze frame it, because that's a great idea.
Filming in vertical? Why did I film in vertical?
The blasphemy. Delusions. IB physics was wild. That was such a fun time. Like, I think I'm being genuine. There were only like 12 people in the class, and I was really good friends with like 2 of them, and the rest of them kind of like hated my guts. But it was a very fun time with the 2 people that I was friends with. I later broke up with one of the people, so then I was only friends with one of the people. But 1.5 people I was friends with in that class.
Part of high school, and here I am, like a senior.
I love that watch. I don't know what happened to it, but I got this one like 1.5 years ago. But it's like this cute analog action going on, but the thing is I've slammed it into my wall a couple times and the paint came off. So if you see like this really weird white streak and like there are a couple other scratches that you might be able to see, that's just remnants of my dorm wall paint. It was a fun time.
Hey, we're going to soak already soaked keys.
Yeah, you can see them looking at me in the corner. I hope they're doing okay.
I've never not had grape juice around Jewish holidays, and so when my teacher gave us grape juice in the middle of lab, I was like, Passover?
Hanukkah? I love band so much. I miss band. I'm in my school's chamber orchestra, concert orchestra. I've been in the chamber music seminar, but I'm currently in the concert orchestra, so we have like 1 concert a semester. But we didn't have a concert last semester because it was only strings and I play the flute, so it didn't work out, but hopefully this spring I can play something. Also, I still haven't been to my school's auditorium. I see it when we drive in town, but I still haven't gone in, and I really want to.
I have 1 piece of hair that's just like sticking out that way.
Basically what is... Yeah, I do have like these baby hairs that like now that my hair's short, it's not such a huge deal, but they're like a little bit wispier than the rest. It's kind of a problem when like my hair isn't done exactly right. Ooh, robot reveal. Bot Chungus, baby.
The transitions are slightly offbeat from the music, and
that is true, but this music slaps. This was the best non-copyrighted music I've found, I think, which reminds me, I think I need to find non-copyrighted music for this video. Because for my college vlog, I just used like Blue Danube. It's not copyrighted, so I have to find non-copyrighted music because all the files have been deleted from my computer when I factory reset it over the summer. Yeehaw! I was in Pitt for Fiddler on the Roof. We were going to perform Fiddler on the Roof on March 18th was opening night. Lockdown started March 13th, 2020, so we never got to perform, unfortunately. However, I developed like a slight hyperfixation on Fiddler on the Roof for like the next 2 years, which was a problem. And then I was like, you know what, let's just mess around and take Yiddish at school. So I enrolled in elementary Yiddish 1. So now I know a couple Yiddish phrases and I can have basic conversations in Yiddish. And then I saw Fiddler on the Roof in Yiddish with English super titles on, actually it was off Broadway, but we went down to the city for the day, and I'm very fortunate to have that opportunity. But it was absolutely amazing. And I knew like 40 to 50% of the words that they were saying, and it was just so, because this is, Fiddler on the Roof is based on Shalom Aleicham's short stories. He was a Polish-American writer. That's what the original 1971 movie was based on, but Shalom Aleichem wrote all of his stories in Yiddish. So Fiddler on the Roof in Yiddish is like how it's supposed to be said. And even though like not that many people speak Yiddish, like it's kind of a dead language, but they're trying to revive it. It was just super cool to see it in like the way it's supposed to be seen. My professor's passion for the language like really helped to show me how fun and like amazing Yiddish language is, and just the vibrant culture behind it. Like I'm Jewish and I just wanted to take Yiddish mostly because of the culture, not because like I'm religious, but more of like I tie in with like Yiddish and my Judaism as like a cultural slash spiritual slash ethnicity part of me. It's like part of my identity, and I wanted to take Yiddish because like it would help me be more in touch with my ancestors and my roots. So I'm really glad I had that experience. It was like a unique experience. I'm a chemical engineering student, so most of my classes are like math, science, engineering, chemistry. So it was really nice to have that other experience and like just to have access to that sort of education. But yes, okay, little divergence from Fiddler on the Roof is now complete. And like I like doing band for long amounts of time, like 2 hours, because like in 40 minutes, which is the length of a regular period, we only all my Tinder dates are gonna see this video. Okay. This was a magnificent sunset. My school had like a really nice soccer field that faced west or northwest, maybe southwest. It wasn't directly west, I don't think.
It's James Charles or whatever.
James Charles? Wait, where? I wasn't paying attention, but I'm not gonna go back. There's good lighting in this car.
Why are my glasses so crooked?
Yeah, my glasses are very crooked. This was a problem. I don't know why I didn't get them fixed.
Really excited.
Yeah, Legos!
Before I start making
For copyright infringement, so that's unfortunate.
That's true. However, I've started doing many more in-person sales, and I've noticed that I can sell things in person that I can't sell on Etsy. For example, Legos, or Lego earrings more like. So I actually bought a lot of Legos on eBay, but only like the flat parts, so I don't have to worry about the bricks, and it's probably a little more expensive, but you know, recycling, like I don't have to contribute to the waste that's been going on. So just, I'm doing my thing for the earth and also helping out a bunch of people who like weird earrings. Yay! Slitherpuff.
I loved making this pattern. This pattern was like one of the first times that I made an outfit.
Yeah, I don't like making those patterns anymore. They take forever, and it's really hard to get it neat. Like, it's so satisfying when it's neat, but it's so hard, and it takes forever. Oh, also, if you're noticing, like, I wore a lot of bracelets in that video. This is what my wrists look like now. So there are no bracelets. I would wear bracelets here and occasionally here if I were in the one relationship that I made us matching friendship bracelets. But this is what we look like right now.
Like, the knot quality was just so moi, but really just went back to making bracelets while watching Crash Course videos by Hank Green.
I love Hank Green. I don't know if you guys know, but Hank Green and John Green, his brother, have a podcast called Dear Hank and John, and it is my favorite podcast by far. They provide dubious advice to their listeners' questions. I've sent them a couple questions, they've never written back, but I like to listen to the questions that they do answer. They are so funny, and they go on tangents, but they're like the specific tangents that my brain wants them to go on, like the tangents that make sense. Like, they don't try to go on tangents, it just happens. Like, it just is so organic and fun and chaotic, and I love it. So go check them out. This is not sponsored, but Hank and John, I love you both and your content. Okay, let's finish this up.
Parting conclusions. I can't believe I did that all in one day.
From freshman year in college, I was kind of not doing much other than school, because school was really hard. And I didn't really have a social life because I couldn't because of COVID. And now sophomore year was kind of me relearning or learning, I guess, how to be a college student. Now I'm in junior year, and like I actually feel like I have a social life, which I'm really proud of. Like, I have friends, I go places with people. Oh, I broke my AirPod carabiner. I've been playing with my AirPod carabiner. But I feel so much happier with myself, like in terms of how I see myself socially. Okay, I have to put this down because I'm gonna be annoyed. I feel really happy with like how I've grown and developed social-wise. Developing socially has always been a really hard part of growing up and just a hard part of going out and meeting with people. I think that's why I was ostracized as a kid. So like, I was gonna say no hate to the people who ostracized me in elementary, middle, and part of high school, but a little bit of hate because they were kind of like, I don't want to curse in this video, but that was not something that they had to do, because there were people who did not ostracize me. They could have just been like, okay, Alex is like a little funky, but we can vibe with it. So I'm really happy with like my, I guess I'll say progress, but that's just like a general update. I've gotten a lot better at managing my time. I took a lot of classes last semester. I did well in all of them, and I was able to do that while also having a social life and continuing to work on my business. I've been crocheting a lot and making friends and going to the gym, get nice and strong, yay! That's kind of it. Oh, let's see if I have any other parting words.
I am on winter break now, and also like
I'm also on winter break right now. It's been exactly 2 years, probably plus or minus a week. Yeah, this was a fun reflection, perhaps. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, how did I used to end these videos? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep the bracelets coming. I don't really make bracelets anymore. I mostly do like crochet and stuff, but I'm still seeing that people are still commenting. And what is there like a hair? Yeah, there it is. Okay, because I've been seeing my, okay. That's okay, we're good. People are still commenting on my videos and watching them, and I'm really happy because even if I'm not actively making videos, you guys are still watching them, and I'm really happy about that. Also, the ad revenue definitely does not hurt because college is expensive. Yeah, baby. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow my Instagram where I post a little more things than I post on YouTube. You can also favorite my shop on Etsy where I post things and other things, and you can give me money and I will send you a little creation to your doorstep. That's it for this video. I hope you had fun watching my reaction to a reaction of my teen entrepreneurship video, and maybe in 2 more years I'll do the same thing. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Bye!